Why I believe that is because I know how it feels when you sing it. I know what it does to you. I 100% believe that it is a contributing factor to our juvenile delinquency of today. I know the last position to get into is the deep. Well, if you talk to the average teenager of today and you ask them what it is about rock and roll music that they like, the first thing they'll say is the beat, the beat, the beat. I was struck blind to something good from its face. I'm not to blind. It's still too soon to say. Wake back these guys. Learn the real story. The mighty origin of this misery. And it fucking loves me. Call it takeover. We'll call it rock and roll. Walk with the devil. Keep a higher price. On my soul. Back heaven. Would kill me where I stand. Rush to the Messiah and the gospel of the dead. Reply the fear. That fist inside. Accusation down, down. Exalting eyes. If my creator isn't broken and blinded, then how the fuck am I existing? Call it takeover, we'll call it rock and roll. Walk with the devil, keep a higher price on my soul. Back heaven would kill me where I stand. But to the Messiah and the gospel of the dead. Goddamn! You got the shot, you better gun it. 'Cause when I get to hell, I'm gonna fucking run it. You got the shot, you better gun it. 'Cause when I get to hell, I'm gonna fucking run it. Goddamn!
And now for your weekly dose of metal. Here are your hosts, Morgan Danielle and Luco Blaze on The Metal Experience.
This is recording. We're actually recording now. Oh, snap. All right. Well, we just heard Skullhouse by Autumn Leaves. And Morgan tells me this, but I'm not sure if it's true. You can see them play their very first show for Morgan's 30th Thrash Bash.
It's a special show.
Here at Fitz's Spare Keys on February 28th.
Mm-hmm.
That's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
That's
First
next
show.
Friday.
Their debut show.
Morgan's debut show.
Not mine.
Oh. The first show Morgan's ever been at.
Nope.
Second show Morgan has ever been at. And then we heard an American slang track that was Holy Roller. And they have a badass new music video that was released this past weekend. You can check it out on the YouTubes, and it's streaming now on all platforms. That track's pretty badass. That music video's
pretty cool.
pretty badass. We have it posted on the Metal Experience Facebook page, too. Check it out. Check both those bands out. Give them a like. Kiss them real hard. Open mouth with the tongue. Anyway, I'm Luke Blaze. Morgan Danielle sitting over here picking her nose. We are rocking out in the back of Fitz's Spare Keys. And we're rocking out with us for the third time.
Yep.
The boys in Bloodletter. 50% of Bloodletter. The boys.
50%. Yep.
Why don't you go ahead and reintroduce the Metal Experience world to Bloodletter and the fools that aren't here tonight.
This is Pat. Play guitar.
I'm Zach. I play lead drums.
Lead drums.
Good.
Yeah.
And who's not here tonight?
We are missing Mr. Pete Peta.
And Mr. Tanner.
Yeah.
Lead bassist.
Lead bass.
Tanner's lead bassist, yes. And then Pete's guitar and vocals. Lead vocals.
Vocals
Yes.
with a Z.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Well, thank you, boys, for coming out for your third time on a school night, of course.
Uh-huh.
And we've got something special for
Yeah.
you.
So first, we want to take a step back in time to just remember your other past episodes.
Uh-oh.
So if you go to the metalexperience.com, which is our Podbean hosting website, you came on our show for your very first time on January 17th of 2017. And then you came back for your second time February 13th of 2018. So almost a little over 2 years ago,
Been
you
that
guys
long
were
already.
on.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah,
All right.
is that not insane?
Yeah, that's
It's been that
crazy.
long?
Mhm.
So I want you to close your eyes because Peter and Tanner don't get to have this moment.
They don't get to close their eyes.
They don't get
All
to
right.
have this special moment that we're gonna have a bond now that
Nope.
they're not gonna have.
Pucker up,
Uh-oh.
and we're going to lick your ears.
Okay. Ooh.
But pucker up still. Morgan's making the rounds. She's doing butthole kisses. You heard me, Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
Morgan, don't fall over. Okay. You can continue to close your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Now, slightly open one of them, but then close it again real quickly. All right, now open them completely.
Okay.
Now
We did
look on your
nothing.
phone.
We did nothing.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
VIP.
Look at that.
So you can choose to give Tanner and Peter theirs if they're
No.
deserving. So,
They're not.
but
Or
you
you could
guys
just
have
have-
been here for 3 times
Or you could just have
to
more.
represent Bloodletter.
Nice.
Well, technically, Peter's been on like 3 times too because he recorded both of the Forever Deaf interviews.
Oh.
But Tanner was bad and he hasn't done that.
Oh,
either.
yeah.
So Tanner's not exclusive.
He's a
here.
baddie.
Mm-hmm. It's a bad guy.
No longer an all-star, Tanner.
No.
Oh.
He does love Harry Potter, though.
Yeah. Yep, he does.
So you got
That
your
was a
VIP
great
badges.
Mm-hmm.
And funny thing about those, Morgan tried to print them up with that logo
So my
centered.
My
Oh, yeah?
fucking printer at my actual house. So for those that can't see, I tried to take the Bloodletter pentagram goat logo, and I tried to make the badges perfect.
And
then
centered.
my printer at my parents' house is a piece of shit and will literally print almost everything with a picture off-centered somehow, but it comes up fine on the computer. And my mom claims she's tried to fix it and doesn't know what to do. And
She was really distraught about how it printed up, and I'm like, no, that looks really
whatever.
cool off center
I mean,
like that.
I like it. I dig it.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
so
dig
they're
it.
yours. Enjoy. Well, let's talk.
So, first off, though, use those badges to get
To
into
shame Pete.
everything.
Oh, yeah.
Get into your
Okay.
mom's underwear drawer. Show her the badge.
Uh-huh. And
You're
I'll-
so gross
we'll use it,
and weird.
use it to shame Pete and Tanner.
Ooh,
Shame
yeah,
them.
You can.
We can just kind of flick it at them. Shame.
Sure. Yes.
Shame.
Shame.
Yep.
So you recently released a couple weeks ago a brand new track from an upcoming album.
We did.
It's called The Grim or Grim. Correct me.
Das Grimm.
Das Grim.
Das.
So tell us a little bit about the new album in progress. What's new and exciting in Bloodletter land?
In the past 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's been a slow work in progress, but a work in progress nonetheless. It's, we're just keep chipping away at it. We're pretty much in the final. I mean, structurally, all the songs are there. And now it's just adding parts that need to be added to it.
Nitpicking.
Yeah. And
We go, well, we hate that.
being
Let's redo it.
overly critical of
Yeah.
everything.
Do it again. Then we do it again.
And then do it one more time.
Are
Yeah.
you guys still self-recording?
Yep. Yes, we are. We've recorded everything on our own so far. We're just having it mixed and mastered by an outside source this time, which is new for us, too. All that's been done in-house before.
Okay. So a new CD in the works. How many tracks?
I think we're at 11 right now.
Ooh.
I believe 12 with intro track.
Oh.
And how far along are you in the process of recording?
It's pretty much done, but like I said, we're still kind of nitpicking parts and changing them up, and
Add a little flair.
yeah,
A little Ric Flair.
we we wanted to have as many notes as possible in it.
Can you get more notes in that,
Yeah.
Pat? Add like 3 more notes.
Yeah, what did I tell you the other day when we were working on solos?
A million notes.
Yeah, 1,000,000 notes in this solo. Ready? Go. And then I told him it wasn't enough. He didn't hit 1,000,000.
A million notes.
Damn
No.
it, Pat.
Uh-huh.
Compared to the other couple albums that you've already put out, did you guys run into any challenges? Anything different about the way that you recorded this from the last times? Anything new?
More notes?
I wouldn't say that we ran into any challenges, really, other than kind of, redoing parts. But we just keep building on in the same direction we've been going. We just keep getting a little bit more melodic, but still keeping that fast, rough edge to it. But yeah. I think we just keep evolving that better.
Just getting tighter.
Yeah, nice and tight.
So tight.
Mm-hmm. Tighten it up.
Tighten it.
What do you think? I think
Keeping it thrash,
Yeah.
fast-paced, but also just sprinkling a bunch of harmonies on there, tastefully, of course.
right. We only do tasteful harmonies.
Tasteful, thrashy, tight
Yeah.
harmonies.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a concept to this album?
1 million notes.
Yeah, 1,000,000 notes for each song.
Is this a Harry Potter themed album again?
No, Tanner got wind of that last time, so he
Shut
shut
that
it down
down.
real quick.
Shut it down.
I guess, I don't think we got any Harry Potter themes in here.
What is the Grimm song about? What inspired that?
That's going to be mostly on Peta with the lyrics, but,
What's it mean to you?
well,
What's Grimm?
I know
The show?
Yeah, that's what I thought when I read it. Is it like a mythological creature type thing?
Like
Fairy
Grimm's-
tale?
Grimm's fairy tales?
Yeah.
a Grimm is a mythological creature that is kind of an omen of death.
Oh.
So,
Death.
And there has been reference to that in a Harry Potter movie, just saying.
is there?
Dang.
Yeah. There was like one scene where they're like looking in their like mugs or whatever.
Oh yeah, the Grimm.
Yeah.
In the
That's
in
one
the
of the
tea.
things that the teacher sees is the Grimm.
Yeah. I remember that.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Good. We're still on track.
Still on track. Tanner, you're
See?
fucked.
He has no idea.
No idea.
Until now.
I didn't have any idea either. I guess I should have because I read those books years ago.
Yeah.
To know that one
was-
time
There was
And-
a cup.
a cup and he saw a Grimm.
Uh-huh.
But those books are like 8,000 pages long, each of them.
Hmm.
And that one time, you let it slip your brain.
Shame on me.
Damn it.
Have you played the song live yet?
Nope.
No, we have not.
Ooh.
Have you played any of the new songs live yet?
Yes.
Yeah, we have.
So
Ones-
then what made you release the Grimm song first and not the other songs you were playing live?
It was our first song that we had finished the most that we sent out to get mastered, and
Yeah.
it's the most polished song that we have from the new album so far. I think that was one of the biggest deciding factors.
Mm-hmm.
So.
What's the ETA for the whole album? When are we releasing this, boys?
When can we physically touch it and stroke it?
We're shooting for June.
Oh, that's not too far away.
No, not too far away.
And you guys plan on doing like a CD release show, or you're just like,
Oh, yeah.
eh?
I'm starting to get ball rolling on that. It's a work in progress.
It's coming up.
It's
right?
definitely going to be a thing, though.
So who are you guys sending the CD off to for mixing and mastering? Or do you even know?
Oh, we know who's been mixing it.
It's Justin.
Justin Wilbanks from
Oh, nice.
Night of the Round.
Justin Wilbanks has been on the show
Yeah, he's a great dude.
with... Shit, what band was he in? He was probably one of the 8,000 members Seneca Falls had at one point.
Are you kidding me?
Was he ever in that band? No, he
not-
was in a super genty band.
That makes sense. I
I
don't know what he's been in outside of Night
Wait,
of the
how
Round,
has
though.
Night of the Round then not been on our show?
Justin, that's old school. Justin hasn't been on for years.
Yeah, I mean, we've known him for probably 4 years now. Right around there.
We need to find out what other bands he was in. What band did he come on with? Oh, hi. Does anyone need an adult beverage? I think we're good.
I'm
for-
okay right now.
Thanks, though. Thanks. Does it have it listed on there? See, you know what's weird? Past bands. When you're in like past bands, it's like, no, they like don't exist anymore. You can't
Find him.
find. Not that you can't find them, but when you see someone, you're like, what band were they in? And you look, and it's not in their profile or anything. I've got like 4,000 different things in my profile. Staying busy boy.
Yeah.
Gray chest hair, busy boy. You know how I do.
What's your favorite song that you guys wrote on the upcoming album? And it can be anything.
You know, the trick is I don't really know what any of the real titles are because we just know the working titles.
Ooh, what are some of the working titles?
I don't know.
You don't even know the working titles.
I don't know the titles, but they're a little outrageous because it's whatever stupid thing we've been discussing recently. It's typically what they're like. The one from Under the Dark Mark that jumps to mind is Pecker Hunters.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like that one jumps to mind. That was a working title.
Pecker Hunters. That should have actually been the title.
But yeah. I mean, the reason for that title was because I was having issues with the house with woodpeckers on the house, so I was hunting woodpeckers.
Makes
I like
sense.
it.
So then we named the song Pecker Hunters.
How were you hunting said woodpeckers?
Yeah, with a pellet rifle.
Nice.
Yeah.
Send a message?
Oh.
Or you took them down? Chinatown.
Just say we sent a message. And they haven't been back.
I've got woodpeckers outside my tree.
Oh, they were on the
Next
house,
door.
causing problems.
Oh, on your house.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Look, like there's no trees.
There's a woodpecker right down the driveway to the right. And the neighbor's right there. Motherfucker. Always blasting hit that wood so hard.
Get your pecker hunter out.
I got to get my pecker hunter out.
Yeah.
A little pop, send a little warning. So your peckers
Yeah.
blasting your house.
Oh yeah.
Where in your house?
On my bedroom wall, actually.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Which is part of the reason it was war.
I had raccoons living in my soffits around the house. And at 4 a.m. every morning, they like to fucking party.
I bet.
It's
And
terrible.
It was
Sometimes it sounds like they're killing each other.
not anymore. But that was an old house too. That was back in the day. But son of a bitch, I fucking hate raccoons, man. I fucking hate them. Hate them. They ripped a giant hole in the shit, fucked everything up.
Damn.
Hate them. And then, yeah.
Let's
Somehow
play
2
Grim.
babies got into the basement. I don't know.
What? How?
I don't know. My dad comes up. He's like, "Oh, look what I found in the basement. What are you doing with those in the house,
In the kitchen.
in the kitchen, in a box,
Making chili.
making chili,
Trash Panda Chili.
trash pan of chili?"
Oh, that face Morgan just made.
I like raccoons. They're
I
cute.
hate them.
My girlfriend has a pet raccoon, so.
See,
Oh,
they're cute.
well then I'm sorry that I hate them so much. But
They're
when they live above you
cute.
and wake you up every morning at 4 a.m.,
Did
you'd
she
hate
name
them too.
him Rocket?
Just like the woodpecker.
Yeah, no.
No.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Only the woodpecker blast your
Was it?
house.
Zora.
What?
Zora.
It was like 6
It's a
a.m.?
girl.
Like dawn. Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. So.
Let's play Grim.
Ooh.
Ooh.
We've got the new track.
Dude.
One new track.
One new track.
Dang.
It's okay.
Here we go. And it's also on iTunes. You guys can pick it up now and download it and stream it and all that fun stuff. Here we go. Grim.
Hi, we're Debility, and I'm Zach.
I'm Sean.
Johnny Taco.
I'm Ryan. They've locked us in this room. There's no food in here. I'm cold and tired. They want us to tell you that you listen to the
Metal
experience.
Experience.
Please send help.
Well, I expect that type of language at Denny's, but not here. Well, that's too freaking bad. You hear me?
Because we're throwing it back to Morgan and Luco on the Metal Experience.
Wow. We just heard Grim. And that's off the upcoming album. Not yet released. Is it also going to be called Grim?
No. I think we can give the title out, right? We've mentioned it before
Pete's
other
not
places.
here to give permission. You do you.
Yeah.
You do you,
I
boo.
think we've mentioned
everything
it
that you want.
other places. So, yeah, the title of the album is going to be called Funeral Hymns.
Funeral Hymns.
Ooh, I like it.
Spooky.
It's spooky.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Funerals.
Yeah, they're fun. It's got the word fun in it.
Yeah. Funerals.
Yeah, funerals.
Funnel cake.
Funnel cake. Funerals. Funnel cake.
Funnel cake.
There we go. Now we're partying.
Yeah.
Couple 2-tree funnel cakes. Morgan, you like funnel cakes?
I
Good
think
answer.
I've had it once.
The immediate answer is yes, because who doesn't love funnel cakes?
I don't know. Is there any
Guys, I'm
new
sorry. I'm
Bloodletter
sorry
merch
for
that you
her.
guys have gotten to promote the new album or anything cool?
We haven't got any merch lined up yet.
No.
We're kind of working on it. We got the album art. Can't release that yet, though.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's cool though.
Who did it?
I don't know if we want to, because a lot of his work kind of.
Yeah, if you know his name, you'll find it right away.
Son
Yeah.
of a bitch.
Damn it. All right. We won't give that away then.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about what
I want to see it, though.
what you guys
have it?
are doing in the meantime. I know that
Damn
you're
it.
on a few shows
Damn it.
coming up.
Yeah, we
couple
do
at
have
the
some.
Forge, couple big size shows.
Yep.
Ooh, you guys
Uh,
got a couple big size
They're
shows?
average size.
Medium size shows.
Let me see.
Mediocre size.
We got.
Yes.
Where'd it go? I just had it.
When is it? Where is it?
Well, we're playing pretty close to here real soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, real soon. And real close. Like 20
Like you
feet
can-
from here.
You can see the stage.
Yeah, so we're playing here the 28th.
Fitz's spare keys.
Then we're playing up in Two Rivers, Wisconsin with some fun boys up there in Macabre and Toxic Ruin on March 6th.
Toxic Ruins by it ass.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Good boys.
Yeah, they're good boys.
Good boys.
Yeah. Then we are in Cudahy, Wisconsin.
Kade?
Is that how you
Cudahy?
say it?
I think so.
Because I have no idea how to say it. But we're at the X-Ray Arcade with Crowning the Tyrant. Then Monday Night Raw, March 16th.
Ooh, you're playing with wrestlers?
Yeah, basically.
We are the wrestlers.
You know, we are the wrestlers. We're playing at Livewire in Chicago with Toxic Ruin, Misfire, and Skeletal Prison.
Ooh.
So wait, Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
That's what it's called?
Yep.
The show?
I like it.
Yeah, because it's on a Monday night.
And is there going to be Monday Night Raw on in the TV?
I believe so, and I
Do
know.
they have cable there? Yeah, they've got to, because I've watched Predator on their cable.
Yeah,
That could have been a
Multiple
DVD.
times. That was
and I
cable.
believe us and the boys in Toxic Ruin are going to be dressed up as wrestlers.
What?
So-
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah. And then we got one more kind of soon-ish. McHenry, Illinois. We're playing with Smash Potato and Having Kittens at the Epic Deli. And
Having kids.
when is... Yeah, and we're playing at the Forge with Jungle Rot
On May 7th.
May 7th.
the Forgy.
Yeah.
The Forge.
The Forge.
Forge. Yep.
So you guys are playing. So
A lot of shows.
Epic Deli. Have you guys been to Epic Deli?
I don't believe so.
No.
What?
No.
Me
Dude.
personally, no.
Epic Deli is by it ass.
Is it epic?
It's epic. Have you ever looked at their menu?
No.
Dude, like them on Facebook right now. You can get like
People think we're crazy for just driving up there for the food because it's like an hour 15 drive for us
It's
to
that
go
good,
up there.
huh?
not good.
It's so good.
You can get
And
a
we want to
burrito
thank the
with-
guys in Armored Assault and James from Jungle Rat that
Jungle
got
Rat.
us started on that because we went with a bunch of them to Epic
And,
Deli at their old location.
Skullfogger.
Yeah.
Yeah, Skullfogger too. Yeah, we were just hooked.
Huh.
It is so good.
You can get a burrito with cheese sticks and chicken fingers and all sorts of other
Okay.
awesomeness in it.
Uh-huh.
This is all
yeah.
the food to clog your arteries,
So
to make
it's the
you
best kind.
go into food coma, and just
a little tip
So
from your
good.
Uncle Lair. After you're done, you got to get
Uncle
a deep
Lair.
fried. He's that guy. You got to get a deep fried peanut butter and jelly sandwich for dessert. It's a deep fried PB&J with a scoop of vanilla ice cream, and then you blast that PB&J in the ice cream, and it's fucking amazeballs.
Huh.
How do you blast it in there?
Do you just it's like hard, and you just kind of with a spoon in the sandwich, you just
Shove it in
kinda
there?
just blast it.
What does it sound like, though?
Oh, dude, it's carnage.
you wanna do, like-
absolute carnage.
Absolute carnage.
But yeah, you just blast that bitch in there. I'm telling you, that's fucking dessert, man. Deep fried PB&J.
they also make
You can
milkshakes
do-
with cereal milk.
You can get deep
Yeah.
fried like
Really?
you can get like a
Okay.
deep fried
Yeah.
Snickers. We haven't done that.
Oreos.
Oreos. You can get deep fried.
They
They'll
can
deep fry anything.
Deep fried candy. They have like everything that you could deep fry on a menu. It's fantastic.
Their menu
Not to
is-
mention they have the beers you boys like. They got a lot of cool
Ooh,
beers.
I do
And
like
their
beer.
their menu
Can
is
they deep fry a
outrageous.
beer?
Oh,
And
deep
be
fried
sure.
beer.
Can
oh
they do
shit!
that?
There's a
not?
record store not too far from there either. I'm trying to think of what it's called.
I bought the Predator soundtrack on vinyl at that record store.
That's a good one.
And then I think I also bought Horse the Band CD.
Ooh.
Vinyl Frontier Records in McHenry.
Horse the Band's a name I haven't heard in a minute.
Yeah, right? I walked out of there with those two things. Ooh, and I think I bought the Batman soundtrack also.
You did
Which one?
The first
the
one.
original.
No, okay.
It was Batman, Predator, and a Horse the Band CD.
Yes,
It's a good combo there.
Yeah, right?
he struck gold.
The Predator fucking soundtrack.
So seriously,
You know, how
go
many-
up there first before you go to Epic Deli. Check out the record store and then go to Epic Deli and get yourself some food. But make sure you eat the food after you play because
Oh, you'll be full.
you won't
I'm gonna need
want
a
to get
nap.
up. Yeah,
You won't want to move.
Oh,
is so
that's
good.
a problem.
We go into food coma every time we go there.
yeah.
So we usually will get like a hot sandwich there to eat, and then we'll get
A cold sandwich. to
cold
bring home.
sandwich to go. Because they do have like sub sandwiches and whatnot. But
So good. You're gonna love it.
You could get a chimichanga rolled in flaming hot Cheetos.
Yeah. I had a
Dude,
Dorito
it's-
which
a
was a
oh.
sandwich that had Doritos.
All right,
in
I'm gonna
it.
have to
It
look this
was-
menu up.
You need to.
This and the menu is like outrageous. Like, how
Yeah.
do you guys keep all this food in stock?
Yeah, and they have specials all the time. That's usually not
just-
on the menu. It's just they got their own ramen too.
Yeah, they just it's like they got this is the special. We got this ramen. It
Epic
looked
Deli
good.
in McHenry.
It looked good.
We're
we didn't
plugging
get it.
you. I want
I
want
want a deep fried
sponsorship.
I want a deep fried peanut butter and
Get
jelly
a-
sandwich.
Get a Metal Experience sandwich
Yeah.
named after you guys.
Oh my god,
Oh man.
we've been trying to think of ways to just.
Deep fried beers. They
Deep
can,
fried beers.
They can name them after you. I don't know how it works. It's not my job.
Morgan, how does it work?
I don't know.
Oh, we don't know either.
I think if it was deep fried, it would just evaporate, right? Because the beer's
It would just
liquid.
be a hot beer that tastes like grease.
I don't think it works that way.
Just be a
But anyway,
fried
look at
bread
the menu and see what you
hollow
think. All right.
This
So-
beer's delicious.
Yeah. Oh.
So we talked about new
I
songs.
chew my beer.
So off of all the old stuff that you guys released, let's do a twofer. What is each one of your favorite songs, Blast in the Past? And what album is it off of?
Who?
Oh.
Play live or what you recorded?
Zach
Which
only
one do
knows
you-
the working titles for them though.
Yeah.
Even the
What?
old stuff.
Zach, that doesn't help me.
It doesn't help me either. I don't know.
Well,
you got one in
then if
mind?
you don't know the actual song title, you need to sing it for us a cappella.
Ooh.
Ooh. Play with the nipple drums. That's drumming just on your
twist
nipples.
your nipples a little bit. Maybe it'll just make you think better.
I mean, I think one of my favorites. Oh, that's so tough. The one that immediately jumps to mind, though, is the self-titled off Under the Dark Mark.
Under the Dark Mark.
Yeah.
The titular track.
Yeah.
That's the only thing you can remember. I'm kidding.
All right, well that's one.
I won't-
Under the Dark
Under
Mark.
the Dark Mark.
I won't confirm or deny that.
What about you, Pat?
Pat, if I were to go play your favorite song right now, boom.
Well,
You're just boom.
I mean, I really didn't have any writing on any of the albums other than Under the Dark Mark and then on. So, does it have to be one that we play live?
No,
Nope.
it could be anything
Okay.
that you
Dealer's
liked
choice,
off
brah.
of the album that you liked the most.
Probably one of the funnest ones to write was, oh God, not the working title. It was
What's the working title?
It was just called Riff City, but it turned into Beyond Belief.
All right, here we go. It's a twofer for you. Under the Dark Mark, Zach's pick,
And Riff City.
which is Beyond Belief, Pat's pick. Both off Under the Dark Mark. Here we go.
Hi, my name is Michael Maskey. You may know me from bands such as Vicious Attack, Central Disorder, Dark Entropy. What you might not know is that I have an artist page called Maskey on Facebook, where I have all my original series, such as Coffee Time, where I interview local musicians, Riff City, where those same musicians break down a riff for you to play, and of course Mike's Metal Minute, where I outline the entire week of metal for you. So come check it out. Give me a like on Facebook. Follow me on YouTube at Michael Maskey. See you soon.
And now, back to the metal experience.
Did you say hookers and blow?
No, I said the metal experience.
That's not nearly as good.
All right, we are back with the Metal Experience. I am Morgan Danielle with Luco Blaze, hanging out with Zach and Pat from Bloodletter. Their third time on the show, but without Peter and Tanner to join us.
Hater. Yeah, we trimmed the fat.
Just a little, yeah. So we just heard your two favorite picks off of your discography, which both ended up being off of Under the Dark Mark. So Zach chose the titular track, Under the Dark Mark. Pat chose Beyond Belief. Woo! All right, writing process-wise, how do you guys end up constructing a song? Where do you begin?
Well, I don't think it's the same for each song by any means at all. I think it's most of the time somebody comes up with something they like, and then we just kind of all work around it.
Sometimes it starts with a guitar riff, or other times it starts with, drum.
Yeah.
Or, bass lick or something.
Yeah, because we all kind of just contribute something, and then
Bass lick.
Yeah. And then we see what happens. Sometimes they don't work out.
Who do you consider to be lead guitar? You, Pat, or is it Peter? Or do you switch off?
Okay.
I just found it real quick. Betrayer. He was in the band Betrayer.
Oh,
okay.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Good.
Those guys were really good.
That was from May 1st, 2012.
Wow.
Damn.
A couple years ago.
Yeah.
Couple.
Betrayer. They were heavy as fuck. They were so good.
We didn't know Justin back then.
I told you I was going to find it.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Ask
when
him
you
about
ask,
Betrayer.
yeah, when you ask, and you see Justin again,
Just be like, hey, when's the new Betrayer album coming out?
see if he has any old Betrayer merch, because I would love some. We never got any. I would
Okay.
like a CD.
Yeah,
or
we can
something
run
if
that
they
by
had
him.
it.
Or any old CDs.
Or shirts.
But also ask him when the new Betrayer CD's coming out. And
You
see what
got
he
it.
says. Be like, what the
Anyway. All right, so back to between you and Peter ripping.
Pete would like to claim that it's just me as lead guitar, but really we kind of go back and forth with the songs. So,
Because you guys come up with some pretty sick solos. I've always wondered how guitarists wrote solos, and how do you remember that is your solo? Like,
I don't know.
How does that
I
work?
can't help with that.
How do you remember?
well,
How do you remember all your widdly woos when in
Yeah,
your widdly
how do
woos
you remember?
when Zach's like put 1 million notes in there?
just like reciting for a speech or something. That's much less enjoyable than writing a solo, in my opinion.
Is it different from the recording than it would be then for the live stuff?
Yeah, like I don't think it's played the same any two times. Like I try and when we do stuff live, it's structured around the solo from the album. But the bends will be different, or
So play mostly what you played on the CD, but
mostly, and then probably try and add more pinch harmonics because those are cool.
1 million notes.
Yes.
When you're
1 million
writing
notes.
the song, do you improvise the solo during the recording, or do you come up with an idea of what you're looking for before you record?
Most of the time, it's like listening to where the solo is going to sit, and then just kind of trying to brew something up in my head while also just playing like nonsensical, like anything on the guitar, and then if something sticks, I'll just try and branch off of that.
Yeah, because we tend to sit in the same room a
Yeah.
lot when we're working on this, so sometimes they're pretty impromptu. And other ones you gotta let them digest a little bit.
Right. Like I know for Rise and Fight Again, it's like a minute and a half. Like that song was written probably in a minute and a half.
Yeah.
In one day when we were all there and we all just did it like right there. But other days, like other songs, the solos could take weeks or even months to finalize.
So then she may have asked this, and I do apologize if I'm asking again because I was still trying to find Justin Wilbanks, his picture. But who decides, like, all right, I'll take this solo. Or you know what? You do that one, I'll do that one. How do you guys come up with who will do which ones?
I think we try to throw most of them at Pat.
Yep.
Does Peter does some, though, doesn't he?
He does.
Yeah.
And one Peter's like, no, I got this. Pat, I got this.
This
one.
idea is too good. Back off.
Do you ever get nervous before you know that your solo's coming up, or
Like when we're playing live.
Now
Yeah.
he will, because I was
Yeah.
going to be thinking about it.
Great. To be like, God,
Yeah.
Morgan asked me
or
if
if
I
it's
get
like
nervous
if it's
when I'm
like
doing
the first
this.
time you've ever played it live that you get nervous. Like anything make you nervous.
I get irrationally anxious and nervous, like every time for no reason, really at all. It's like we've done it plenty of times. It's like you know exactly what you're doing. So I don't know.
What about you, Zach? Do you get stage fright or anything when you're blasting away up there?
Mostly when it comes to new songs, but if it's something we've done so many times, I'm good. But if we got a new one that we haven't played a whole lot, I get a little nervous because most of the structure kind of follows what I'm doing. So if I get too far off, it could,
Ruin everything.
yeah.
You play with a click track
I do.
live?
I do, yeah.
Live?
Yep.
Well, then it's not too hard to get off track then.
Right.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
What song do you find the most challenging drum-wise that you have written? And why?
He only
Whew.
knows the working title.
No, I would say The Darkest Reaches. It's got a lot of tom fills. It's got a solo in it that
A drum solo?
yeah. Uh-huh. It's the one that stresses me out the most.
Do you ever play it live?
Yeah, we play it live like all the time. And I keep trying to cut it from the set. But no. It's been around for quite a while.
Keep trying to cut it from the set.
Yeah.
You recently started teaching drums.
I did.
How recent?
I want to say October.
Oh, that is pretty recent.
Yeah.
How do motherfuckers get in touch with you for drum lessons?
I actually go through a school, so right now you can hit me up if you can find me, or you can contact Fine Tunes.
Fine
It's in Shanahan. Yeah.
Shut up.
What are the age ranges that you teach?
I'll teach anybody, but right now it's all like 5 to 13-year-olds.
So when they come in to learn drums, have they ever touched a drum set before?
Most of them, no.
No. So
But-
what do you usually start off by teaching them first?
AC/DC songs.
Ramones. But it's very slow, so I guess you could just call them AC/DC songs.
Listen to how terrible and slow this drumming is.
Yeah.
Play that.
Yeah, so, I mean, I normally kind of break them in, especially if they've never touched a drum set. I break them in with, this is the hi-hat, this is the snare drum, and the kick drum. And we're going to play with that for now. And eventually I'll try to get them playing Blitzkrieg Bop. It's a good starting one.
Okay.
It's a little fast, but...
What was the first song you ever learned on drums?
Whew, I don't know.
Dyer's Eve by Metallica.
I really used to like playing Green Day's Castaway off Warning.
That's
Yeah.
my favorite Green Day album.
Because I think that was a fast one back when I was learning drums. I can play a little bit faster now, but
Just a little bit.
yeah.
I'm not trying to get too crazy over here.
No, not just a little bit. Just a hair.
Pat, what was the first solo you ever nailed on guitar?
And how did you know you could play the Widdly Wees and Widdly Woos?
Yeah.
Because, I can pick up a guitar. Well, I haven't in a long time, but I could never do, any type of solo.
When did you start twiddling
How were
the
you
widdly?
I'm pretty good at this.
I mean, I don't know. It took years of trying to play something and hating yourself for not being able to play it, and then all of a sudden it just clicks. And
What was the first solo that you learned? Or that you tried to learn?
probably the first notable solo was from a song I'm sure nobody's ever heard of called "Walk by Pantera."
I've never heard of it.
Who's that?
What?
Doesn't that mean panther?
Yeah, I think it means cat or something.
So this band Tempora that you tried to learn a solo. No, you couldn't get it? Can you do it now?
I could have probably played it better when I learned it than I can now, but Dimebag Darrell was very much centralized around the pentatonic scale, which is where I usually sit for most of my solos. So that was a good starting point for trying to.
So if that was the first solo that you tried to learn or did learn, then what was like the first song you tried to learn? And you didn't go with like a song with like an easier solo. You just like Pantera.
No, I mean, I can't even think of one song that I have learned like 100% from front to back, but I like playing along with songs, like just for like practicing and shit. Like Silosis, their album, like Edge of the Earth, I think it's called. Like all of their riffs that Josh wrote, it's just like, just tires you the fuck out with both arms and hands, and
and feet.
Yes. So I got like playing along to that because it really just
what was that
puts you in
album?
line.
Edge of the Earth.
Edge
By
of the Earth.
Silosis.
I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna save that on my YouTube channel.
It's a banger.
All right. So I wanted to play your favorite solo, your challenging one that you
I
had
don't know how to
mentioned.
spell Silosis.
It's okay, Luca. We'll talk about it in a second. So we're going to play The Darkest Reaches. But then, Pat, what was your favorite solo that you've written off of your discography?
Probably Phantasmal Killer solo. That was the most fun to write, and that's the most fun to play by far.
Sweet. Let's hear these boys solo.
Oh.
The great fucking podcast about anything and everything, like movies, music, television, and more. Oh my god! Well, you've come to the right place. Subscribe to Journey into Comics Network, and you get Podcastrophe, hosted by me, Dick. Why not throw a couple bucks to the Patreon? It's your choice. Yeah. This is a Podcastrophe.
That sounds so awesome.
That's Adriana.
This is Noe.
We're Autumn Leaves, and you're listening to The Metal Experience.
Once again, we are back with the Metal Experience. I'm Morgan Danielle with Luco Blaze, hanging out with Bloodletter. 50% of the band's here tonight. And we just heard Zach's most challenging drum solo off of The Darkest Reaches. And the pick from Pat off of Under the Dark Mark was, nope, not off that one.
No?
I lied. It was off of, damn it, where did it go?
Tell me.
It was Phantasmal Killer off of Under the Dark Mark. It tricked me. It didn't load right away.
Phantasmagorical?
Psych.
Got her.
All right.
Got her.
Anyways.
Anyways is not a word.
It is to me. It's real. I said it. I made it. It's mine. All right. So,
I just sent you another one.
How old were you when you started playing guitar and drums?
At the same time?
Well, I mean, if you are that talented, tell me.
I started playing drums. I was probably 8, 10, somewhere around there.
8, 10?
8, 10, yeah.
Oh, we're good.
I mean, I don't know. 2nd grade, 3rd grade, somewhere around there.
What made you
How
say,
old are you when you're
I
that?
want to... Yeah, 7 or 8.
Yeah, all right.
What made you say, I want to play drums?
I don't know. Just did. I thought Ringo was pretty cool, to be honest.
Beatles fan. There's Beatles.
I know we've been talking about the Beatles stuff that's hanging around here.
Hanging around here, and you were like, hey, there's Jorge Hernandez Harrison. And I don't think that's his name, but
no,
it could
it's
be.
Close to that, though.
It's close.
But yeah, I think stuff like that. And then, like I said, Green Day. Just wanted to play fast. Mm-hmm.
Fast. Green Day, huh?
Well, I mean, back when I was like, you know.
I wanted to play fast, so I got the new Green Day album.
Right, yeah. Uh-huh.
Shredding.
Shredding
Blazing. Power chords.
Yeah.
Mr. Donut Man?
Probably started playing guitar when I was around 12 years old. So my dad's brother would be my uncle. He won this guitar in a raffle, gave it to my dad, sitting in my dad's closet, found it. I'm just like, I want to play it. So
do you still have said guitar?
Yep.
What kind of guitar was it?
It was a Squier Stratocaster.
And he won it.
Yep.
And he's like, I don't want this.
He won it from this old place called Modern Music. I don't even know if it still exists.
Modern Music.
So.
And now looking back, you're like, oh, no wonder they gave away a Fender Squier.
Yeah. You know, the guitar itself holds sentimental value. That's probably the most value in it. But
what kind of guitar you play now? Ibanez.
Jackson.
Ibanez, Jackson.
Same difference.
You play Jackson.
Yep.
I also have a Jackson. Yay, we're Jackson brothers.
Oh, boy.
Jackson what? Give me the details on that guitar.
It's a Jackson SLX Soloist. It's the
neon green version.
Yep, slime green.
So badass.
It is the
glows in the dark.
That would be so cool.
It's like under the black lights. It's like it looks fucking badass.
It does.
And under certain lights, I've noticed, like when we're on stage, under certain lights, it looks like a poop brown color. Like whatever lights it mixes with, it just gives like the shittiest.
You think I got a poop brown guitar?
Only when the light hits it, right?
Poop. Do you have this in poop brown, please?
Yeah.
Can you imagine buying a poop brown guitar? What color was that Fender Stratocaster?
It's like the cream white.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Actually, that's pretty sweet. I've got Sean has a Fender Strat that's cream white, and it's pretty badass. But it's no Squire. So, what was your first drum set?
My first drum set was.
I was talking to Pat.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Pat. Well, Pat's got a drum set.
I do.
What was your first drum set, Pat?
It's this Tama Imperial Star, I think.
Is that a good drum set?
It's a good starter drum set.
Is that a good starter drum set?
Yeah, I would say so.
What's the first drum set you had?
I had a Mapex V series.
Is that a good drum set?
It's a good starter drum set.
Oh, okay. Now what do you got?
Now I play a Mapex Armory.
Ooh, that sounds badass. Is it badass?
It's pretty badass.
Builds
It's
a
totally
fort around
badass.
himself.
It's totally badass.
Yeah.
You got a big gong?
I don't. I would like one. If you can help me out with that.
Yeah, how much are they?
I don't know.
You need a GoFundMe page for Zach.
Yeah,
Buy Zach a gong.
Buy Zach a gong.
Could you imagine bringing that everywhere you played?
We would open every set and finish every song with it. Just a gong hit.
Just to get your money's worth out
Be
of
a
it.
4 count on the gong.
Yeah.
Not a triangle?
No, not a triangle. A
It's
gong.
a gong,
Come
Morgan.
on.
What about those really cool chimes that you could just go back and forth with a mallet on?
I mean, can I do both?
Sure.
Yeah, sweet. I'm in.
Morgan, do you know how large a gong is?
Yes, Luco. I've
Okay,
seen a
just
gong.
make sure. Just make sure. I'm gonna look them up. Siri. Siri, how much is a gong?
Not gonna.
Ooh.
Okay.
Are they
Not
reasonable?
gonna have her tell us.
I don't know what Wolfram Alpha is.
Me neither.
Maybe there's different type.
There's probably different types.
Siri, I want to buy a gong. Pull up gongs.
I feel like this is going to go south real quick.
Couldn't find any matches. This is bullshit, Siri.
Try searching Magnum gongs.
Yeah.
Magnum.
There is one at Sam Ash for $115.
That is not bad. I pay
It's
more
a 12-inch.
Here are those
I was gonna say, I
Magnum
pay more than that
dongs
for my
you were
regular
looking for.
cymbals.
Yeah.
Wait, how much was it?
$115 from Sam Ash.
$150?
There's a Guitar Center one for
Hold on.
$70.
We're going to replace all my
There's a
cymbals with
rhythm
gongs
band
on the new
Oriental
We're gonna-
table gong
we gotta
from
record.
Target.
What?
You can get Target
Target
gongs?
sells cymbals?
Let me see.
Gongs.
Yeah, what?
It's a gong, guys. Anyway.
All right, we got to re-record the whole
Dude,
album because we
it's
got to
only
change it all the gong sounds.
$36.
It's a table set one from Target.
Oh, they're only 7 inches. 7 inches enough?
I think
I
so.
don't know. Ask a woman.
I think so. You know, you know how
That
funny
sounds
that
more
would
than
be?
enough.
A 7-inch gong, and you just get up and you go.
I want it to be forced perspective so it looks massive.
Yeah.
And then I just hit it with a stick and it's 7 inches.
What's that? That movie? That goofy movie?
The Goofy movie?
Oh, where Stonehenge and it comes out and it's like miniature size and they have midgets come out.
What?
Nope.
What?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
What? Fucking Spinal Tap.
Oh.
Spinal Tap when they get Stonehenge, but it's like miniature.
Oh my
And they got little midgets running out on the stage to make it look like it's gigantic Stonehenge.
Yeah.
That's what it would be. It would be like your Spinal Tap gong.
Yep. But I want to hit it still.
You can.
You can. There's
You can hit it
mallets.
and throw it across the room when you hit it. Just get a bigger mallet and just like a full-size mallet and just blast
Knock
it
the whole
across
thing
room.
over. That'd be
Great.
cool.
Well, we're looking at gongs here. There we go.
$35. You can have a 7-inch gong.
I don't know what I've been doing with my
for
life.
a real one and get it on Sam Ash.
It's only 5 more inches and $100.
It's only 5 inches. 5 more inches worth it?
Why not?
I don't know.
I've never been that big.
Walmart has
never
one
gone that
for
big.
$43.
Why
That's
do
a
all these
desk
places
gong.
have gongs?
Oh, a desk gong.
A desk gong. I don't know how big it is.
Well,
Anyway.
Well,
I say you get
Yeah.
a medium-sized gong.
yeah, I'm in.
I'm
Extra
all-
medium.
Can I get? Do you have any extra medium gongs?
Mm-hmm.
I'd say do it.
Sounds
You know
fun.
how awesome it would be? Just showing up and like, oh, hold on. I got to grab my gong.
Yeah, can we sound check the gong?
There's some gongs on Amazon too, just so you know. You can find a gong.
I'm thinking of getting a gong just so when I walk in my house, I can blast it and let everyone know I'm home.
Uh-huh.
Who? The dog?
The dog.
Yeah.
Let the dog know I'm here. I'm here now. I'm in charge.
Oh my God. Ridiculous.
I have
That's a good idea.
Well,
Yeah,
Luco,
you
it's
should do
about that time for you to stop playing with your dong and let's move on to your segment.
My gong dong?
Now it's time for
Hey man, look what I found!
Only on the Metal Experience.
All right, this week and every week is always brought to you by our friends at Imprint Recordings, your music, your imprint. Visit imprintrecordings.com for more information for all your recording needs. This week we have from Lincoln, New England, New England Patriots.
Wait a minute.
From Lincoln, New England Patriots.
Does it just say NE?
Luco.
It says New England Patriots.
Do you know what NE is?
Lincoln, New England Patriots.
No.
It's New England Patriots,
No,
Morgan.
no, Luco.
Morgan, it's the New England Patriots.
I don't think you know what NE stands for.
Lincoln,
It's the capital of
New-
the state, you idiot.
Is it Nebraska?
Oh
I have
my
no
God,
idea.
you are so retarded.
I see NE and I'm just like New England Patriots.
No, it is totally Nebraska.
From the New England, all the way from the New England Patriots,
Opposite end of the
Nebraska,
United States.
NE, Nebraska, New England, all the way from New England Patriots, Nebraska, Lincoln, New England Patriots, Nebraska, the band Autumn Paradox.
Oh my God.
With the songs Gunpowder and Rust and Triggered. Let's do it.
Oh,
I'm a dude, and I'm inviting you to join me on a podcast about brews.
Does that include stouts?
Yes, of course it includes stouts. Like I was saying, join us every Saturday on the journey into...
Wait a minute. Do you guys do anything about like IPAs?
Yes,
Stuff like that?
yes, we do IPAs.
Okay.
Yes. Anyway, join us on the Journey into Comics Network for Brews with Dudes.
Whoa, hey, have you guys ever... Do you care if I bring some Zima on?
Yes, I care if you bring Zima. Zima doesn't count. Zima's... Dr. Dongo. Anyway, join us every Saturday for a podcast that delves into the craft brew world.
This is Justin.
This is Dustin.
Austin's J&D.
Of the so-called Saints.
Or so-called Sense.
Tell your boys.
Or smell your boys.
You're listening to the Metal Experience.
Boom.
All right, we just heard a twofer, and that segment is always brought to you by our friends at Imprint Recordings. Your music, your imprint. Visit imprintrecordings.com for more information for all your recording needs. That was Autumn Paradox from Lincoln, Nebraska, New England Patriots. And that was a twofer, Gunpowder and Rust and Triggered. And those were brought to you by Tom Brady. Morgan?
If we get sued by the NFL...
Because I mentioned Tom Brady's name and the New England Patriots?
Tom Brady
Maybe Tom Brady will come on the show.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, because that's what
That'd be pretty sweet.
Luco
I'd be like, hey, come to the Bears.
See, the worst part about that would be Luco would get all like choked up and wouldn't be able to say anything.
What are you talking
and
about?
then he would leave me having a whole interview
He
to
just
myself
starts sobbing.
again.
Come to the Bears, please.
Dude, I don't give a fuck, man. Tom Brady, arguably greatest quarterback ever. But at the same time, fuck him, because fuck the New England Patriots. Bears, baby. Bears.
I concur.
Bears all day.
How do you feel about this, Pat? You seem indifferent. You don't like sports?
The Bears.
Yeah, football. Sports.
But it would be pretty cool to see Tom Brady in a Bears jersey. I don't think it's going to happen.
I think I would feel just very confused emotionally.
He would look
about it.
really weird.
Yeah.
I would totally buy a Tom Brady Bears jersey, though, because that would be sweet. But it would be also very weird.
I'll make you a Tom Brady Bears jersey.
Yeah. Do you ever see those people make like the jersey before a player goes to their team, and then they don't go to their team?
No, I
haven't.
haven't
And then they
seen
just
that.
have a stupid jersey of a guy that didn't come to their team.
One of a kind. Priceless.
One of a kind. One of a kind. Wow.
One of a corn.
One of a corn. Wow. I think someone did that with Brett Favre. Brett Favre was like supposed to go to some other team, and he didn't. And a couple of fans,
Like when he went to the Jets or something?
I don't even remember what team it was, but there was a couple of fans that made jerseys with Favre's number on it, and he never played for that team.
Yeah. Well.
So Bloodletter has a new album coming out, hopefully in June. What's the rest of the plans for this year? What are you planning on?
Oh, we got to
doing?
record all the drum parts with gongs instead of cymbals.
Damn it, retracking.
Outside of that, though, I mean,
Would that sound? Have you ever you've hit a gong before, right?
Oh yeah.
Does it sound like way different if you could use it as a cymbal, right? I don't think it has a hole in the middle,
It's
right?
deafening if you hit it
yeah.
properly.
Yeah, I mean, I was in like high school drumline and everything. We hit gongs.
We hit
Big
me tell
swinging
you,
gongs.
We hit gongs.
Yeah.
So if
They're
you hit
loud.
it like on a corner, would it have a way different sound than a?
I'm gonna have to play with mallets all the time, like big mallets. Like I'm gonna get jacked.
Wasn't there a band that did that with the gigantic drumsticks? They look like.
Luco, it's Slipknot. They play on trash cans.
That's what I was thinking.
No.
They use baseball bats. On
Yeah.
the kegs.
Baseball. I'm talking about like
Are
drumsticks
you-
the size of baseball bats.
Are you just
but
thinking
they're
Fool's
wooden
Brew
drumsticks.
and their keg thing?
No, it was probably Spinal Tap again.
It could be Spinal Tap.
The big drum.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen the video of the guy playing drums with baseball bats?
Not that it is ringing a bell, but I have seen Spinal Tap. So if it's in that,
No. Not that, but
we're talking about different baseball bats now.
Actual baseball bats.
Oh, no, still no.
Okay. You ever seen the dude play drums with a couple of dildos?
No.
You never seen that one either? Dude plays Metallica Enter Sandman with 2 dildos instead of drumsticks? You've never seen that one?
No.
Bruh. I'm going to have to send you these videos. Morgan, what are you doing?
There was a fun video a couple of years ago where I played some Bloodletter stuff with Slim Jims.
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
The big,
the big
big long ones.
The 3-footers?
Yeah.
And how'd that go?
I had a blast.
Floppy fills.
Yeah.
Floppy fills.
Big old floppy fills.
You played a whole song or a whole set with Slim Jims?
No, it was just at rehearsal. So it was like probably half a song before I just couldn't stop laughing.
Are there any intentions to play drums with different items other than drumsticks?
Slim Jims, maybe.
Slim Jims. Okay.
Do it at the Thrash Bash. No rules apply.
Okay. Good. I hate rules.
Rules are the worst.
Yep.
You want it to be as fun as possible, so do something crazy. Unexpected.
With dildos.
Or instead of Slim Jims, you should just get giant salami sticks.
Ooh.
Some summer sausages.
Yeah.
Ooh. Get a couple
really
summer
hard
sausages?
salami sausages.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, hard salami.
Yeah.
The hardest.
Yeah.
Just rock hard salami.
Epic. What about touring this year? Do you guys have any plans in the future to go to places outside of the Midwest?
Yeah, we have a lot of them are in the Midwest, I guess, technically, but we're going to be all over the place. I think we're looking to get out to the East Coast. Does that sound right? I believe so.
Trying to get up, like, kind of northeast, somewhere in that area.
Yep.
There's a lot of weekend runs that are in the works currently.
Yeah. Lots of irons in the fire, I guess, you could say. Nothing. Some of them are nailed down. We're still kind of working on the details, but we're going to be all over the place this year.
Where's a place that you haven't been to touring-wise that you would like to play eventually?
You know where I would like to play that we've never been able to play, and it seems so ridiculous because it's so close? St. Louis.
Whoa.
We haven't been able to get into St. Louis for whatever reason.
Why not?
I don't know.
We drove through it.
They just don't like Bloodletter.
I feel like St. Louis is very easy to get into.
You'd think so, but we've been trying for years.
No one will book you?
No.
All right.
Contrary.
Shout out to all the people down in St. Louis. Bloodletter is looking to play a show in your city, so hook that shit up.
They want to be up in you.
Yeah.
They want to be doing their solos and whittly whees and whittly woos and gong blasts.
Gong blasts. Yep.
Up in you.
Yeah.
There's bullshit on my cup.
Where's the furthest
Bullshit.
that Bloodletter is played?
Texas?
Dallas. Yeah.
That was a fun show.
It was fun.
It was in Deep Ellum in
Yep.
Texas.
Yep.
You guys ever do any covers?
Yeah, we used to do covers. We had fun with them. I don't know if we ever did them once Pat joined the band, though.
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, what covers did you used to do?
Used to do Rainbow in the Dark.
Pat, why are you against Rainbow in the Dark?
I'm not against it.
Well, we used to have somebody that could sing.
Oh.
No offense to Pete, but he can't actually sing.
No. Jason could do like the soprano.
Yeah, so Jason could
the
sing.
falsetto.
So we used to do Dio. We did a couple Iron Maiden. We would do Metallica. Pete can do Metallica just fine.
What Metallica songs?
We were doing... Oh, shit. I'm going to blank on it.
Would you ever do Metallica Enter Sandman with dildos?
Oh. Well, maybe.
I sent you a video.
I know. I've got a couple of them now. I'm blanking on the one we used to do.
What album? Anything. Anything coming to you. Older, newer.
Kill 'Em All, I want to say.
Something off Kill 'Em All?
Yeah.
Four Horsemen?
No.
Hit the Lights?
No.
It's almost there.
Well, while you think about what you might have played, let's play more Bloodletter. What song would you guys like to play next?
Phantom Lord?
Anyone. Let's play something off of Self-Titled. Can you think of something off of Self-Titled you like?
Blood Bible.
Blood Bible. Blah, 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 blah.
Blibble?
Blood. Blibble.
Soup ladle.
It is.
Blubblibble?
Soup ladle.
There we go.
Hey yo, it's Troy Adams from the podcast Wrestling Society. Every single Wrestling Wednesday, we bring you brand new episodes where we review the best and worst of professional wrestling eras of the past, as well as the biggest current events in professional wrestling and mixed martial arts. Search for us on YouTube, where we have hilarious WWE Network watch-alongs, reviews of terrible shows, and other great content. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at PodRes Society, and we're available on all podcast platforms. Come join the Society.
And now, back to the metal experience.
Did you say hookers and blow?
No, I said the metal experience.
That's not nearly as good.
Fuck you! Will you wear the blood? No, no.
All right, we are back rocking out in the back again of Fits a Spare Keys. We just heard Blood Bible by Bloodletter. Bloodletter by Blood Bible.
Yeah, we're pretty bloody.
Pretty bloody. I am Luco Blaze with Morgan Danielle, and we're rocking out here, getting pretty bloody and burpy. That's all I got, Morgan. I got poop.
Okay, great. What? Too much information, thanks. All right. So, before we wind down and close it at night, I had a couple questions left for...
A couple
questions left for Bloodletter. So, Tanner and Peter are not here.
Yeah, so ask us questions about them because they can't defend themselves.
Yeah. I wanted to ask, what was the most embarrassing moment that you witnessed being in the band with them individually?
Embarrassing for us or them?
Well, that it was embarrassing for them that you thought was funny, but you knew it was embarrassing.
How about when Tanner got the mic?
Oh, that's pretty funny. Yeah. I think Pete broke a string. And it was awkward, dead silence. So
while he changed the string?
Yeah, so Tanner decided to try to fill some noise in with the mic.
And how'd that go?
How did it go?
Well, I think the picture that Pete's roommate Kevin has explains it all.
Yeah.
We can't see the picture. Describe it to me.
It's just Tanner looking flabbergasted.
Just think of a comedian after he says a joke and his face when he's like, and that's my line. That's it right there.
And then that was it.
Yeah, that was it.
What, did he fill time?
Did he say anything?
He said something. I don't remember what it was.
I don't know.
I also can't hear anything from the back, so.
Where were you guys?
This was at Livewire, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Mm-hmm.
Now, between the two of them, which one is fartier?
Pete. Without a doubt, Pete.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No contest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Keep asking your questions, Luca. You got more of these.
I got none. That was it. I just want to know which one was the fartier of the two.
So what was Peter's most embarrassing moment?
Peter. I feel like he just owns it, though. He's just goofy. So he can just, like, if he messes something up...
You won't know.
You won't know because he just goes with it and he, like, makes it into a joke.
Maybe that's the
But this
joke,
could have
though.
been like...
Like, if he misses
doesn't
a
have
note,
to be on
I've
stage.
seen
What was the
him
most embarrassing moment that you witnessed, Peter?
in his life as a human. As a human being.
Could be a practice thing. Could be on tour.
What about the time he broke the street lamp in his alleyway?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's really not embarrassing. That's kind of like, oh, that was fucking cool.
I mean, it was kind of cool, but it was kind of silly at the same time.
How do you accomplish that?
So there we were.
There we were.
2:30 a.m. smashing pumpkins in the alleyway with
medieval weaponry.
Medieval weaponry.
As you do.
As you do.
Yeah.
And one of them got away from you, and
You know, just you Fonzie the light pole, and you know the light breaks, and hey.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Breaking light poles. You break just the bulb or the whole pole?
Well, actually,
He knocked the bulb out, and then he broke his mace.
Yeah, the only thing that really broke was the mace. The
Yeah.
light just went out. As far as I know, it was back on the next day or whatever. But
He just temporarily knocked it out.
Yeah.
And he broke his mace.
Mm-hmm. What a dummy.
What was the coolest thing that ever happened to you guys on tour?
Coolest thing that's ever happened.
Has anything cool ever happened to you guys on tour?
Thanks for reiterating.
Can I get the question again?
What would you say would be
Someone
your
give you
most
like a cheeseburger
memorable,
out of the blue.
awesome moment when you were on tour?
This guy just walked up and he gave me a McChicken. I'm like, thanks,
No,
bruh.
that's never happened.
Fuck.
I mean, it wasn't on tour, but I think one of the coolest things that happened was just at the Forge in Joliet. We were supposed to play with Ex Mortis, and I was the only one that showed up, and I didn't have any of this stuff. So I was just kind of standing around in the parking lot, and Conan from Ex Mortis was like, "Here, you want a pink lemonade?" And I was like, "Sure." Just like, got a pink lemonade. So I just stood around, drank pink lemonade while I waited for everybody else to show up.
No, you
Was
said
it a
you were
fountain pour
supposed to open up for
Oh, we
Exporters.
did.
Okay.
Yeah.
You were just
But
the
we were
person there.
supposed to, too. Wasn't like we surprised them. We're like, hey, we're opening.
Now, this pink lemonade, was it a fountain pink lemonade or was it like
In a
the
can.
bottle? Was it?
It was
Or
a
a
it was a
fancy
fountain
overseas
A fountain
pink
one?
lemonade.
Because it was in a styrofoam cup.
And he's just like, hey, you want pink lemonade?
Yeah.
And when the rest of the boys got there, you're just like, dude.
I'm just drinking pink lemonade.
Conan from Exporters just gave me a pink lemonade.
Yeah.
Aren't
I just
you
drink
jealous?
things that people hand me.
Maybe you
That's a
should
problem.
look at things first.
Like in when we played in Knoxville, some guy came up to me and was like, hey, I heard you would drink just beverages from a stranger. And I was like, you're right. And he handed it to me. And then I drank the shot and he told me what it was. And it was like Malort mixed with lemon.
They have Malort
something.
in Tennessee?
Yeah. Because that bar we played at was like a Malort.
Oh, in Louisville?
Oh, Louisville, yeah.
Louisville, Kentucky?
Yeah. What did I say? We've
You
never
said
been
Knoxville.
There. We've never been there.
In a future state that I'll
You said
play.
New England, Nebraska.
New England,
Yes.
Nebraska. Lincoln, New England.
Lincoln, New England, Nebraska.
Yeah.
So it was Malort mixed with what?
Like a lemon drop or something.
Was it any good?
It was fine.
You drank it.
I
Still
drank it.
alive.
We got that whole band from Florida to do shots of Malort with us, too.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I took a shot of Malort this weekend and god awful. I
You're going to
hated
do
it.
more
Rubber
next
bands.
weekend.
No.
Oh,
they
yeah.
have Malort here.
No.
Yep.
I don't like it.
It's good for you.
You got to get a good bottle. We had a good bottle.
We did not.
Fine vintage.
Fine vintage.
None of them are good.
They're all
The
good.
newer stuff is too sweet.
No.
Too sweet, huh?
Yeah.
That's the bartender was like, yeah, sometimes you get a really bad bottle and sometimes you get a good bottle. So every bottle is different.
Ugh.
And the bottle they had at the movie theater.
Wait, you were drinking
movie
Malort
theater,
at the movie
Malort.
theater?
Hell yeah.
What movie theater is this?
This is called Hollywood Boulevard.
Hollywood Boulevard
It's in
and-
Woodbridge. It's a dine and watch movie theater.
But outside, so after we saw
There's a
the
bar.
movie, there's a bar out there, and we just drank at the movie theater bar. Morgan
That
was
sounds awesome.
slamming
So the
Malort.
worst part of this night, besides the Malort shot,
Was the lack of Malort
was
after?
that Luco decided to call his mustache the womb broom.
Oh, that's a good name.
How has no one heard of that?
I don't
And the
know.
look on the bartender's face.
He got on his radio and told other employees, the guy up here just called this mustache a womb broom.
Wow.
I am mortified.
I think I'm
because
going
the
to just get a
image-
mustache now
the
because
image
you've inspired me so much.
that-
I've got mustache wax in my coat, too. I got to re-wax
like
it.
for me thinking
Gotta
about
wax
just
the womb
even
broom.
like kissing him now, I'm just like, ew.
I don't understand how no one's heard that saying. I thought that was
Ew.
That was yours, as far as I know.
not mine. I heard it from somewhere else. I'm like, oh, that's a good
No,
one.
just own it. It's
Own
yours.
it. Womb broom.
Mm-hmm.
It's terrible.
Picking up the crumbs.
I was mortified.
Oh my
Anyway,
goodness.
that's how my birthday weekend went. Malort shots, mention of a womb broom. It was very
Fantastic. Mm-hmm. What movie did we see?
Birds of Prey.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, it wasn't bad.
All right, so got some announcements before next week.
It's
Just
the-
want to make sure that we
The Harley
get
Quinn
through-
movie.
Get
Like
through
Birds
some
of Prey.
of
Oh,
this.
is that like a chick flick? Yeah.
About birds.
About birds. They prey on other birds. It's
Ah.
cannibalistic birds. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, cannibalistic birds.
It's
No.
like songs about
All right.
shooting blood out of your cock.
Not
called
at all. Are you ready? I'm trying to find my announcements.
This next
here.
song's about shooting. I always
right,
say
so
this
make
next
sure
song's about
that
shooting pee-pee out of
you-
your cock. It's called I Come Pee-Pee.
Oh, God.
Check
But you
out.
say that all in
That's
brutal death
worse.
metal.
I come pee-pee.
Cool. Lucifist is having their CD release show March
Loserfist?
6th. Lucifist
Oh.
with Zephaniah and Grave Robber and Dwarf Amongst Midgets.
Oh, nice.
And they're playing the North End Pub Sponsored by the Doom Room. Make sure you check them out. They are fucking awesome. Oh, Grave Ripper. I'm sorry, not Grave Robber.
Oh.
I know. Still good, though. Also, make sure you check out the brand new Sons of Rock Cognitive EP that just released this past weekend on February 14th. It is available on all streaming platforms, which you can pick up. Also, wait for it. There's so much stuff saved to my phone. There is a U.S. Canada tour announcement from Dead Awake. You can check that out on their Facebook page and find out when they're coming to play near you. And our friends in Night of the Round are playing a show this weekend with Nostradamus,
Say what?
and the Horsemen, Backlash, and Sun Crusher, the Final Fantasy VII album release show. And that is going to be at Livewire this coming Saturday, the 22nd. Check that out. And Guardrail has a few shows coming up. They are playing The Beat Kitchen tomorrow night in Chicago. It's the Australian benefit. All of the donations are going to go toward helping the animals from the Australia fire.
The what animals?
The animals. Cliffhanger's playing Bad Planning and more.
Is Australia still on fire?
No, but there's a ton of damage and a lot of habitats that were taken away from animals that they are trying to rehabilitate now.
What do they do? Like plant seeds?
No, forest is growing. Outrageous has a brand new song yet out. Shut up, Luco. You're distracting me. It's called Call Out My Name. Make sure you head to their Facebook page and check it out. Our friend Melrose released a brand new album called Unconditional. It's out now. CD pre-sale, though, is still available at melrosemusic.net along with the digital download. And you can get a code also on the Bandcamp. So that's a pre-order for the hard copy purchases. And within 24 hours, CDs are shipped out beginning of March. So make sure you get that. And also a brand new pre-order for Indoctrination from Beneath the Hollow. So make sure you go to their Facebook page for all of that fun stuff.
Ooh, the fun stuff?
All that fun
I'm here for the
stuff.
orgy?
And make sure you grab tickets to go see our friends in Synovio playing March 2nd with While She Sleeps at the Bottom Lounge. So that is their first show of 2020. They've been working on a new album, doing shows scarcely to be able to release that. And once again, Luco said at the beginning, and Bloodletter's playing it, February 28th here at Fitz's Spirit Keys. We are having my 30th Thrash Bash.
You're so old.
With Architects of Ruin, Bloodletter, Autumn Leaves, their first show. Walk Among Us, which is the only piano tribute Misfits cover band, and Crusadist. So make sure you come out and hang out with all the awesome bands. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I think I'm going to wear my pineapple shirt. You should.
You wore that the last time.
That's a good shirt.
Anyway, it's going to be fun. I'm going to wear my Backstreet Boys shirt with my LMFAO glasses.
Oh, that sounds super
I'm bringing
lame.
back the 90s because that was my favorite era.
LMFAO wasn't from the 90s, but, whatever.
But I like the glasses. They're totally 90s style because they remind me of Lisa Frank, and I loved Lisa Frank. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's not, that didn't really, not in the 90s there, Chief.
Next week on the show, we're going to have, for their third time, I think third or second time, A Silent Truth is coming on.
A Silent
So since the last time
Truth.
that they've been on, they have a whole new lineup. They got brand new music. There's a bunch of new stuff going on with them, so we're going to have them out, and it'll be a good time. So come out to Fitz's Spirit Keys and hang out with us, and it'll be fun. And any last announcements?
You guarantee it?
Yes. Any announcements for Bloodletter, so where people can find you online or buy merch or all that fun stuff for you guys?
Yeah, you can find most of our stuff online as either Bloodletter Metal, or you can go to our merch shop and find us at bloodlettermetal.bandcamp.com. And, yeah, Facebook, Instagram, all that fun stuff.
Instacart?
Yep, that one too.
Find us on Instacart.
Mm-hmm.
Woo.
And Face Smash.
Yeah, we're on Spotify, iTunes, all the fun stuff.
Hell yeah,
Nice.
Morgan.
And what kind of merch do you have available going to be at the Thrash Bash? What do you have left still?
We got a decent amount of shirts left. Everything that's on our web store should be up to date, and it'll be here next week.
Come get physical.
Yeah.
Does that mean like I'll see you in the pit physical? What does that mean?
You know what? Somebody asked me if there was a pit going to be at this show, and it's never happened at Keys, but there's plenty of room. You could start a mosh pit. So,
are you sure there's never been a pit here?
I mean, there's been a couple people running into each other, but like,
is that what a mosh pit is?
Make it
There's
like
nothing more metal than riding another man into the pit.
I'll be behind our table giving away all the free swag that we've collected from bands, from like shirts to CDs to stickers, and I will be selling authentic artwork that I have made because I'm obsessed with paint pouring, and Luco told me no, I cannot keep everything I make because there's no room for it. So there'll be magnets, there's small little canvas paintings I've done, and like wood pieces that I've turned into magnets.
Wood pieces?
Yeah, I got wood shapes and stuff that I'm going to be
selling. You got wood shapes?
I'm doing a lot of paint pouring, guys. So come and get real artwork by me.
Real artwork?
And all the donations will go to the Metal Experience so we can get new shirts. Yay.
Real shirts?
Yes, real shirts. I promise.
That you can wear?
Huh?
That you can wear?
That you can wear?
Yeah.
I could be a real boy again?
Anyway, we've got another track to end the night off from Bloodletter. So, let's play a track. What song should we end the night with? What's a good banger to leave them wanting
banger.
more?
What's the banger?
Like if you were to say to somebody before
Bangarang Peter,
like the end of the night, to be like, I'm going to play you this song so you don't forget me. What Bloodletter song would you want them to hear?
So you don't forget me.
If you're going to be like, I'm going away, but I'll be back. But until then, here's this song for you to remember me by.
Here's a banger to get your earballs pregnant.
What?
You heard me. I meant it.
I don't know. What do you think?
You know, it's hardly over 3 minutes. Koi Metromania. That's a lot packed into that.
Yeah,
so 1 million notes.
Yeah. Close, probably.
I can't wait.
900,999.
I know, but just short.
1,090.99.
Well, this was fun, guys. I'm so glad you guys were able to come out.
Mm-hmm.
Peter
On a
and
school
Tanner, tisk. I don't know if those badges will be yours. That's up to Zach and Pat here.
No, we're doubling down.
Doubling down.
I mean, we only got 2 badges, so I don't know what.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, right.
Double down.
But
double down.
We are super excited to see you guys play live. It's been a while, so we really want to see you guys tear it up next weekend with a ton of awesome other bands. It's going to be real fun.
It's going to be a banger.
Yeah.
Bangarang.
All right. Well, here you go. How do you pronounce the song again?
Coin machine.
There it is.
Coin machine.
All right. Here we go.
Morgan, you try and pronounce it.
Good night.
Total silence surrounds life.